Hey, stock and options traders, welcome back to the channel where your success is my top priority. And if you don't already know, my name is Karl Domm, and I'm the only instructor on YouTube that has shared my P&L with a daily balance since September of 2019, which includes every market environment, a bull, sideways, grind down, and crash market. No one else has shown the real P&L of their portfolios on YouTube since 2019. And in this video, I'll be taking you on a journey through my trading accounts, showcasing my actual P&L or net liquidation for the month of September 2025. And for over 30 years, I've been mastering the art of online stock and options trading. And now I want to share my expertise with you. Now, if you're here to learn or you want to determine the worth of a stock or options course, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now, my goal is to revolutionize this industry and bring transparency to the forefront. And I believe that if an instructor makes promises when selling a course, they should prove their credibility by sharing their account P&L. And so far, I believe I have influenced a few others to start sharing their P&L. Now, not only that, but share the volatility of their account's P&L. It's important to understand how much the account value fluctuates, which means how much did the account actually move up or down. If your account made a 20% return, but it was down 60% at one time, then that 20% return is not a good return on risk. Sharing the P&L volatility is important because the real truth lies behind risk-adjusted returns. And that's why I share my P&L with the daily moves in my accounts so you can see the real results for yourself. Now, I would ask your potential instructor this. Do you believe instructors should consistently share their portfolio P&L and equity curve, including deposits and withdrawals? Now, I wouldn't buy a course from someone who doesn't share their P&L, and I hope you feel the same way. And that's why I'm proud to say that in this video, I'll be walking you through my real P&L for the month of September 2025. So let's get started. Are you ready for some real trading results? I've got 4 separate trading accounts and I'm eager to share the results with you. For context here, here's a quick look at my trading journey. So my journey can be broken down into 5 levels of trading. Level 1 is fundamental analysis, and that's going long or short based on a story, like on CNBC. Level 2 is technical analysis, which is using chart patterns to predict the future direction of a stock or underlying. Level 3 is going long options, which is chasing leverage with low probability trades, and then you end up most of the time losing money. Then level 4 is premium selling, which has an edge, but crashes can cause 40 to 60% drawdowns. And finally, I learned level 5, which is selling premium, but also being hedged. So you capture an edge while protecting against large drawdowns. Now, as a level 5 trader, I categorize market moves into 4 types. So you have the rising bull, number 1, number 2, the sideways market, number 3, the grind down market, and number 4, the crash market. And there are a lot of trading instructors that don't take all 4 markets into account in their trade plan. Now, before we dive into the numbers, let's take a quick look at what the market did in September of 2025, and this will give us a better understanding of the challenges my systems faced over the last month. Okay, what happened with the market in September 25? What type of market was this? Well, I have SPX up with the chart for the month. And in September, the S&P rose another 3.5%. Let's see right here, we went from here all the way to the end right there, up over 3.5%, making it its 4th consecutive month of gains and continuing the bull market trend, up over 38% since its low in April. And the index hit new all-time highs on September 22nd. Let's take a look at that right here. And as of the end of the month, right here, you can see that we're close to hitting all-time highs. And this is actually the day after, and you can see we did hit all-time highs, but here we are at the end of the month. So far, the market is up almost 14% year to date. Let's take a look at the VIX, or the volatility. So the volatility based on the VIX, let's see, we ended right about here, and you can see that we peaked up to not over 930 just for a quick second there, mostly held under 1750 for the majority of the month. And ending the month around, at this point, 1625. So there you have it for the market. Didn't have a lot of volatility in the market, and we did hit all-time highs, and the market was definitely a bull market, being up 3.5% for the month of September 2025. So let's break down how different types of option premium sellers fared in this environment. You have directional premium sellers, the bullish strategies. So if you were selling puts or trading bullish credit spreads, you likely had a solid month overall. The volatility was not too bad, so it was a pretty smooth ride for traders with bullish option strategies. Delta neutral traders. For traders using delta neutral strategies like iron condors or butterflies, September was likely favorable. The market moved upward, but not too aggressively, and the volatility was essentially flat, which means that the range bound setups held up well. With no major whipsaws or breakouts, neutral traders likely found opportunities to profit. Let's talk about wheel traders. Wheel traders, who tend to lean long, benefited from September's bullish trend and low volatility swings. Even when diversifying using the wheel across 5 different stocks, for example, it may work for a while, but eventually each position can get assigned and fall below the entry price, leaving all 5 positions underwater. At that point, calls sold near cost basis can earn little to no premium, while calls near market price risk locking in losses. This traps capital in long-term zombie positions and highlights the wheel's fatal flaw. Without a built-in hedge, steady gains can eventually be erased. That said, level 4 traders, which are premium sellers without a hedge, can face severe challenges when the market crashes. If you believe the market will never crash again, then level 4 trading will suit you. But history tells us that the market crashes every 3 to 5 years. For example, August 24th, 2015, February 5th, 2018, the COVID crash in March of 2020, August 5th of 2024, and most recently April 7th of 2025. Now, if you, like me, anticipate a future crash, positioning yourself as a level 5 trader can help you prepare for such events and potentially avoid devastating 40 to 60% drawdowns. The truth is, the market's direction is unpredictable. It can go up, it can go down, it can go sideways. And that's why it's always a good idea to have a non-directional system in your portfolio so you can eventually be profitable no matter which way the market moves. Welcome to the world of level 5 trading, where the rules are set in stone and profitability is proven. My proprietary trading systems are designed to make money no matter the market environment, and they are the only ones of their kind. With a focus on level 5 trading, you can bypass all the lower levels, levels 1 through 4, and go straight to the top level without having to spend years learning and mastering lower level systems. But don't just take my word for it. I've taken over 30 online YouTube stock and options courses from instructors, and not one of them offered level 5 trading systems. In fact, I've yet to see proof that a level 1 through 4 system is consistently profitable in all 4 market environments. So if you're looking for the real deal, you've come to the right place. Join me on this journey. Witness the power of level 5 trading for yourself. And if you come across any other instructors who share their P&L, be sure to let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking for instructors with real results and real portfolios being shown. And I'm not talking about spreadsheets. So are you ready to see my real P&L for September of 2025? Let's go ahead and dive in. So next, I'm going to get into my 4 separate trading accounts. I trade 4 accounts and share my real results on YouTube to demonstrate it can be possible to outperform the market on a risk-adjusted basis, as I have done by employing 100% mechanical, black and white, non-directional strategies. And I want to clarify, I do have one higher risk strategy that is the earnings edge, and I also have a safe wheel strategy that does not necessarily outperform, but it's a great learning tool. Now, the first account where I show my live results here on YouTube is my account that I started with $403,000, where I employ portfolio margin. And my goal in this account is to control drawdowns at all costs and safely protect and grow my capital. I currently allocate this capital into the system called the PL5 Pro. Now, here's the P&L for the month of September 2025 for my larger account. Here's the larger PL5 Pro account. You can see that this was done from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. You can see what the equity curve looks like. It didn't add or subtract any money. Started with 428,897. Ended at 431,109. Made $2,212 on a net liquidation basis. And you could see where I was up a little, about 1%, down almost 1% at one time, and now up about 0.5%. So up 0.5%, trailing the S&P a little bit this month in the bull market. That's not unexpected. So there you have it, up 0.5% for the PL5 Pro for September 2025. To qualify for access to the Premier Level 5 Pro program, you must first be a subscriber to my live trading with Karl and Avery service. And inside the live trading, you'll watch us trade the PL5 Pro, the PL5, and the Earnings Edge systems in real time. These are the same strategies that I use that are designed to outperform the market while minimizing drawdowns. If you're serious about advancing your trading and want to qualify for the PL5 Pro course, the first step is simple. Join the live trading with Karl and Avery. And to do that, just click the link in the description to get started. I also manage a second account with my PL5 strategy, which I started with $30,000 using span margin instead of portfolio margin. And this account demonstrates that the Premier Level 5 strategy is achievable even without having $100,000 plus in capital. Now, the PL5 trade plan is designed to outperform the S&P, and this specific plan tends to mirror the market's drawdowns, but it's built to track to outperform over time. And here are the results for September 25 from my Interactive Brokers $30,000 real money demonstration account. Taking a look at the PL5 account, which is in my Interactive Brokers account, you can see the equity curve based on percentage. And you can see what happened, how much I was up or down. I ended up 2.74%. You can see my account balance, $34,793. So you can see with the PL5, I was up in September of 2025, 2.58%, just underperforming the S&P by just a little bit in this existing bull market. So there you have it for the PL5 system for the month of September in 2025. Remember, outperformance isn't just about achieving higher percent of returns. It's about considering the amount of risk you're taking. Any expert in the field will emphasize the importance of risk-adjusted returns. The PL5 program, which is a variant of the PL5 Pro system, is available exclusively through my Premier Level 5 Masterclass. And in this program, I teach every detail step by step until my students can confidently trade it on their own. But here's the key. The Masterclass is an upgrade. And to qualify, you must first be subscribed to the live trading with Karl and Avery. Once you're inside, you'll have the option to upgrade and join the PL5 and the PL5 Pro Masterclass. Click the link in the description to start with live trading and secure your path to the Masterclass. Next is the Safe Wheel strategy. I offer this strategy completely free every Monday at 7:15 a.m. Pacific time. I host a live stream where I trade the account in real time, live, and answer all questions to help you fully understand and apply the system. The easiest way to find the live stream is to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Now, here are the results for the Safe Wheel for September 2025. Okay, looking at the Safe Wheel, you can see we have the correct time frame here, September. And I started the account with $5,440, did not add or subtract any money, made $265 on a net liquidation basis. New account balance, $5,705.49. And you can see what happened through the equity curve. I had a nice little bump there and ended the month up almost 5%. So outperformed the S&P this month, up 4.87% with the Safe Wheel in September of 2025. For a limited time, I'm giving you full access to the Safe Wheel Masterclass, including the complete course, the flowchart, the private community, and the weekly trade alerts so you can learn it. Now, I've sold this package for $495 in the past, but right now you can get it completely free. Just click the link in the description while it's still available. Now, finally, I trade my Earnings Edge system. This system is based on trading certain stocks coming into earnings. The goal is to turn a small account into a large account. Now, this system has some volatility, so I would start small with around $5,000. And what I like about this trade structure is that it's long gamma, which creates asymmetry. And in this case, asymmetry is kind of like hoping for a large move in the stock, either up or down. And the more it moves, the more profitable the trade becomes. Now, in September, I traded one stock with the earnings edge. I traded Costco for a profit of $1,328. Now, I started with a $5,000 account and I look to make one trade a week when earnings trades are available. My goal is to make large profits with smaller risk per trade. So here are the results for the earnings edge account. Okay, looking at the earnings edge account, you can see here the correct for the month of September here. This is the equity curve. Started with $20,539, did not add or subtract any money. Made $1,747. New account balance, $22,287. You can see here where I made that one trade right on Costco, and then I got into another trade and I'm still in it. And I'll tell you the results of that next month because I'm not out of the trade within September. So you can see for the month of September with the earnings edge, I was up 8.5%. So up 8.5% for the month of September with the earnings edge account in 2025. See the link in the description to find out more about each strategy. For traders with smaller accounts, I offer two tailored options. I have the Safe Wheel available for free in my live stream, or you can click the link below for the full masterclass. I have the earnings edge system, which balances higher risk with higher reward. And if you're interested in learning how I invest around 70% of my net worth using the PL5 and PL5 Pro system, join the live trading with Karl and Avery to qualify for the PL5 Pro Masterclass upgrade. So see the links in the description for more details.